How did Srinivasa Ramanujan, a self-taught mathematician, claim to receive groundbreaking formulas in his dreams? Discover the mystical journey of Ramanujan, where divine visions fueled his genius. Watch now, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories. Srinivasa Ramanujan was a mathematician whose life and work have captivated the world, not only because of his extraordinary contributions to mathematics, but also because of the mystical and almost otherworldly nature of his discoveries. Born in 1887 in Erode, a small village in the province of Tamil Nadu, India, Ramanujan's life was one of both incredible intellectual achievement and personal struggle. His story is a remarkable blend of raw genius, cultural spirituality, and a profound connection to the divine, which he believed guided his work. Early life and fascination with numbers. Ramanujan was born into a humble Brahmin family. From an early age, he exhibited an extraordinary talent for mathematics, a subject that fascinated him to the point of obsession. Unlike most children who might play with toys or engage in games, Ramanujan was captivated by numbers. For him, numbers were not just abstract symbols, but entities with personalities and relationships. He once remarked that numbers had personalities, a reflection of how intimately he engaged with mathematical concepts. His formal education was erratic due to his intense focus on mathematics at the expense of other subjects. This focus led to his academic struggles in other areas, but his passion for numbers never waned. By the age of 11, Ramanujan had exhausted the mathematical knowledge of 2 college students who were lodging with his family. His talent was so prodigious that by 13, he had mastered advanced trigonometry and developed many theorems on his own. Mystical experiences and the influence of Namagiri. One of the most extraordinary aspects of Ramanujan's life was his claim that his mathematical discoveries were not the product of mere intellectual effort, but were revealed to him in dreams and visions by a divine source. Ramanujan was deeply religious, and he credited his insights to the goddess Namagiri, the family deity of Namakkal, a small town in Tamil Nadu. According to Ramanujan, Namagiri would appear to him in his dreams, showing him complex mathematical formulas and guiding his work. He was adamant about the divine origin of his mathematical ideas. He would often describe how, in his dreams, he would see these beautiful, intricate mathematical expressions unfold before him, sometimes written in drops of blood. This vivid imagery underscored the profound spiritual connection Ramanujan felt with his work. He believed that he was merely a channel through which the divine communicated profound mathematical truths. Namagiri was historically worshipped as the consort of Narasimha, a lion-headed incarnation of the god Vishnu, who is known for his fiercely protective nature. The goddess was revered in the region as a motherly figure who provided wisdom and guidance. Ramanujan's deep devotion to Namagiri was not uncommon in his culture, where the divine was often seen as intimately involved in the lives of devotees. However, what set Ramanujan apart was the way he linked his mathematical work to these mystical experiences. Ramanujan's work and its impact on modern science. The formulas and theorems that Ramanujan developed during his short life have had a profound impact on various fields of mathematics, as well as on modern science, particularly in areas that were not even conceptualized during his lifetime. His work on infinite series, continued fractions, and mathematical analysis was groundbreaking. He developed a deep understanding of numbers and partitions, providing insights that mathematicians continue to explore today. One of Ramanujan's most significant contributions was his work on what is now known as the Ramanujan prime and the Ramanujan theta function. His work also includes contributions to the development of the partition function, which deals with the number of ways an integer can be expressed as the sum of positive integers. These contributions are critical in the field of number theory, which underpins much of modern mathematics. What is perhaps most astonishing about Ramanujan's theories is that they have found applications in fields far removed from pure mathematics. For example, his work laid the foundation for modern astrophysics and the study of black holes. Today, physicists use Ramanujan's mathematical frameworks to describe the properties of black holes, objects that were not even known to exist during his lifetime. His formulas have also been applied in the development of string theory, a leading theoretical framework in modern physics that attempts to reconcile quantum mechanics and general relativity. Additionally, Ramanujan's work has found relevance in the field of artificial intelligence. Some of his equations are being used to develop algorithms that help in pattern recognition and machine learning, key components of AI. The fact that his work, developed over a century ago in the context of pure mathematics, is now helping to drive one of the most advanced technological fields is a reflection of the profound and universal nature of his insights, challenges, and struggles. Despite his genius, Ramanujan's life was fraught with challenges. His unconventional methods and lack of formal mathematical training initially made it difficult for him to gain recognition. In his early years, he worked largely in isolation, with little access to contemporary mathematical research. He filled notebooks with his discoveries, often without providing proof, a practice that led some to dismiss his work. In 1913, Ramanujan's fortunes changed when he wrote to G.H. Hardy, a prominent British mathematician at the University of Cambridge. Hardy was initially skeptical of the claims made by this unknown Indian mathematician, but upon reviewing Ramanujan's work, he realized that he was dealing with a genius of the highest order. Hardy invited Ramanujan to Cambridge, where he spent 5 years working with some of the best minds in mathematics. However, Ramanujan's time in England was not easy. He struggled with the cold climate, which was harsh on his health, and he faced cultural and social isolation. Despite these challenges, Ramanujan continued to produce groundbreaking work. His collaboration with Hardy led to the publication of several important papers, and his work began to receive the recognition it deserved. The tragic end and lasting legacy. Tragically, Ramanujan's life was cut short by illness. He contracted tuberculosis, a disease that was often fatal in the early 20th century. Despite returning to India in 1919 in the hope that the warmer climate would aid his recovery, his health continued to decline. Ramanujan died on April 26, 1920 at the age of just 32. His death was a significant loss to the world of mathematics, but his contributions continue to resonate to this day. Ramanujan's legacy is immense. He left behind a wealth of mathematical work, much of which is still being explored by mathematicians. His notebooks, filled with thousands of formulas and theorems, remain a source of inspiration and discovery. Some of his ideas were so far ahead of their time that mathematicians are still working to fully understand them. Beyond his mathematical contributions, Ramanujan's story is a powerful example of the intersection between genius and spirituality. His belief that his work was divinely inspired challenges conventional notions of creativity and intellect. It raises profound questions about the nature of inspiration and the role of the subconscious in human creativity. Ramanujan's life also highlights the potential for extraordinary talent to emerge from the most unlikely places and circumstances. Srinivasa Ramanujan's story is one of the most extraordinary in the history of mathematics. His life was a unique blend of intellectual brilliance, spiritual devotion, and personal struggle. The mathematical discoveries he made, which he credited to divine inspiration, have had a lasting impact on numerous fields, including mathematics, physics, and artificial intelligence. Ramanujan's legacy continues to inspire not only mathematicians, but also anyone who is fascinated by the mysteries of the universe and the potential of the human mind. His life and work remind us that the boundaries of human knowledge are far from fixed, and that there are still many mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Ramanujan's belief that his mathematical insights were gifts from a higher power invites us to consider the possibility that there is more to human creativity than meets the eye. Whether one views his work as the product of genius, divine intervention, or a combination of both, there is no denying the profound impact that Srinivasa Ramanujan has had on the world. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and subscribe for more fascinating stories like Ramanujan's divine genius.